Hi there, it's Vajragupta. I'm in the Croydon Buddhist Centre and I'm actually sitting in the stairwell because last week we had a working retreat here. And we had up to 30 people at various times during the week coming and helping us redecorate, to make prayer flags and to make curtains for the yoga studio. It was an amazing time, an amazing atmosphere, lots of energy and cooperation. Big thank you to everyone who participated in that. So yeah, this is the newly decorated stairwell. It's just waiting for some finishing touches, the main one being the new carpet going in next week. So once that's done, we'll send you a newsletter about that with some photos of the new spaces and the new prayer flags and so on. But what I wanted to tell you about on this video is just wanted to introduce our new program. So there's a folded up one. This is our new program which covers events from the autumn onwards going into the winter. And the theme of the program is the true individual. The true individual. So one of the kind of dilemmas of life, of human life, is I think we have a very strong, very deep tendency to both want to stand out, to be noticed, to be special, to stand out in certain ways, and at the same time we want to fit in. We want to be liked, we want to belong, and these two can sort of be in tension with one another. How do we both stand out and fit in? And I think that's one of the reasons why fame and celebrity is such a big thing in our culture. We're quite obsessed with fame and celebrity. And I think the reason is because there's a myth of fame, a myth of celebrity, that somehow there's some people who've managed to crack it, have managed to do both. They can be completely themselves, they can be as outrageous as they like, and everybody will like them. They'll be popular with everybody. Of course, if you look at the reality of it, it's rather different to that, but that's the sort of myth of fame and celebrity. And I think it's the same with fashion. In fashion you get the same kind of contradictory thing going on. We want to express ourselves through what we wear. We want to express our unique individuality. And at the same time, fashion is about following trends that are kind of set by other people. It's about conforming to the latest trends, the latest fashion. So again, a kind of slightly weird, contradictory thing going on. So yeah, I think a very human, very strong tendency to want to stand out and to want to fit in, and that manifests in all sorts of areas of life. And it's down to kind of very deep conditioning, very deep human conditioning. We're social creatures that need to kind of get on with each other, need to sort of belong to each other, and we want to sort of excel and be liked and sort of stand out in certain ways. And I think this can cause us a lot of stress. It can cause a lot of anxiety, it can cause a lot of uncertainty about, well, who am I? How do I fit in? Where do I belong? And so on. So what does Buddhism have to say about all that? Well, the Buddhist answer would be that we can't solve that dilemma on its own level. We can only solve it by living a life according to different values, living a life according to a different vision of what a human being really is. And that's the theme of our next series. We're going to be looking at what we're calling the true individual. The true individual. So a true individual is someone who's really developing their self-consciousness. They're really aware of themselves as a unique human being. And at the same time, they're aware of everyone else as a unique or potentially unique human being, self-aware human being. A true individual is developing freedom from group conditioning. They're developing freedom from being too psychologically dependent on others and so on. So our new season is going to be exploring the ideal and the practice of true individuality. And this has all sorts of implications. So, I would say it's only an individual who can really cooperate with others. So this ideal of true individuality is different to modern individualism. It's only a true individual who can be free, either of just asserting their own interests all the time, or of falling into conformity. A real community needs individuals. So this is something that has all sorts of social and political implications as well. So we're going to be exploring the qualities of individuality, how we can cultivate them in our own life. We're going to be looking at identity. Identity is a big thing in today's world, the politics of identity and what a Buddhist take would be on that. That's all going to be happening on Saturday mornings. And then on our Wednesday evening courses, there's going to be a course on imagination. So often we're taught that it's reason, it's rationality that makes human beings distinctive and different. I think the Buddhist view would more be that it's imagination. That's what's the distinctively human faculty, a sort of ability to intuit and imagine different possibilities, different potentials for ourselves as human beings. And there's also going to be a course looking at something called the Mandala of the Five Buddhas, which is a very, very rich, very, very beautiful, imaginative image which unpacks the idea of true individuality in all sorts of ways, in all sorts of dimensions. So there's a lot happening, lots of courses, lots of retreats, lots of day events. Do have a look at our new programme and do check out the website. The programme is actually only a selection of things. The full range of events and courses is on our website. But it's going to be a very good season of events, exploring the ideal of the true individual, how we can become a more free, creative, aware individual. Hope to see you there. Thank you.